Hello all, welcome to session 53 of the pyspark series. In last session we have seen what happens in the router join when there are null values in the joining column. Okay. This session we will see like how right outer join behave right when there are when we are joining it our multiple columns in pyspark. Okay. Same concept we have already seen in inner join and left outer join also. Just to recall, in when we join over multiple columns, let's say I'm joining over, let's say, two columns. Those two columns will act as a partition, kind of one partition. For example, here I'll join on country and department ID. So one India, okay, one and India will become one partition, and it will see if there is a match to other data set for same partition. For example, one India, right? That's how it will join. Okay, but let's quickly look at how it works in right outer join. To reiterate the concept of right outer join, it will wherever there is a match to left data set, okay, on joining keys. Okay, here we have two columns. Okay, we consider it, let's say it acts as a partition. So wherever there is a match, okay, let's say one IN has a match, right? It will get joined, okay. If there is no match, for example, which has no match, 2, 3, 2 has 2 UK. Okay, 2 UK is not there. Let's check. 2 UK is okay, 2 UK is there. It will join here. And 2 HR. Sorry. What is that? 2 US. It is 2 US, right? So for 2 US, what we expect is it will pad all left data set columns as null. Okay, and similarly, if there is no match to remaining columns, right? So let's see that in action quickly. What I have done, I have just copied the data sets here. Okay, I have imported all the types and functions. I have created employee schema, department schema, right? And I have just created both the data frames, right? What I'll do, I'll just display now, right? It's same exercise that we are doing from many, I think, from right from our first few sessions, right? So yes, we can see, okay, the both the data sets, data frames have got created correctly, right? Now what we will do, we will do join, right outer join, let's say multiple call df, right? So what I have to do, empdf dot join depth df, right? um, I have to join on two columns. So first is empdf dot depth, sorry, depth id equals to depth df dot department id, right? Department id. I'm not considering the suggestions given by databricks. Okay, they are good. Okay, but that's okay, we will type by ourselves, right? So employee, what is that? Empdf. So department id I have mentioned, and what is the another column? It is employee country, right? Employee country and department country, right? Equals to department df dot department country. Okay, and how I have to join? I have to do, let's say, right outer join, right? Right outer join. Okay, and I'll just display, right? Wait, okay, it will throw an error. Let's see, because department column is wrong. See, department df is not defined. That means the data frame with this department is not defined. That is correct. I have specified the spelling wrong. It is not department df, it is depth df, right? Correct. Okay, right. And now I'm running this. Oh, I have to display. I have not displayed, right? Okay, right. So let's see. One IN has a match, right? One IN has how many? One IN, okay, has how many records? One, two, and three, right? So we see three records of one IN, right? One IN, and then there is match for three IN, right? Three India. So 3 India. So for wherever there is a match, all the columns from left and right data set are, they have values, right? Now see, 4 UK, 5 South Africa, 2 US have no match with left data set. You can see all the, I would say, columns of left data set, they have mentioned them as null. Okay, so this is how it behaves. Just to reiterate again, if you are joining based on two columns, it will act as a partition and it will find for match for that partition. For example, one and India. Okay, one India is one partition, so here we can see one India has match, one India has match, one India has match, right? If you are joining on three columns, right, then it will be, uh, I would say, three columns will act as one partition and it will find a match for that partition in another data set, right? That's how that's how the join works, right? That is the easiest way to understand, I feel, right? If you have any another easy way, let me know in comment section, right? So just to recap, we have one more way to specify right outer join. Results are going to be the same. Okay, you see, results are going to be same, right? And then next one, just we will have to do, let's say, right underscore outer, right? Right underscore outer, results are going to be same, right? Okay, fine. And okay, I hope you understood that. I'm going a little fast in this session because I think these things we have already seen, right? In right outer join and sorry, we have seen in inner join and left outer join, and now we are seeing this in again right outer join. Okay, fine. In case of left outer join, what it would have done, if the partition, for example, let's say department ID employee country partition has no match with the right data set partition, it would have padded the right data set columns as null, right? The reverse way, right? Very simple. Okay. Fine. Now what we'll do quickly, let's see how to, specify, I would say, these, how to write these joins, when we have multiple columns in SQL, right? Simply, we already have seen this in inner join and left outer join. Just this will be a revision for all of us, right? Select star from employee, right join, okay, department on employee dot, what is that column? Let me see. Employee dot depth ID, department ID, employee dot depth ID equals to department dot department ID and employee dot emp country equals to department dot department country, right? Dot display, dot display, right? So what we have to do, we specify, like when the joining on, joining in PySpark, we specify this ampersand sign, right? And here what we do, we specify and. So what is the issue? Department cannot be found. Okay, again, if you see the spelling is wrong, this is PE is not there, right? It is department, right? Results are going to be the same again in SQL and PySpark, right? We're writing in both just to get practice of both SQL and PySpark, right? And this is second way how we can specify right outer join in SQL. Okay, fine. Okay, I hope the conceptually it is clear to you when what happens when we join on one column, what happens when we join on one column but there are null values present in joining column, what happens when we join over multiple columns, okay? And um, how it behaves when it is inner join, how it behaves when it is left outer join, when it is right outer join. If you have doubt, just look at all these sessions again, okay? Still, if you have any doubt, you can ping me on the comment section. I respond to all the comments on my YouTube, right? Also, there is another way you can. I think few people have started sending me an email also, or you can ping me on LinkedIn as well. Okay, if you have any conceptual problem, we will discuss and we will resolve. The issue, right? Resolve the doubt. Okay, because that's how we will learn through discussions. I will also learn few new things. You will also learn few new things, right? Out of context, but discussion I think is very important thing. One of the person I think recently reached out to me, okay, asking for few about his few doubts, right? I was also not sure about the answers. I explored myself. I tried to gather the information, tried to understand the concepts, then we discussed and we tried to clear out our doubts. So that's how we learn. That's how we learn through uh, I would say discussions. Okay, so keep discussing. It is not here that I'm some instructor or I'm some trainer, and okay, it's not that. We all are at same page. I'm just trying to share the understanding that I have through this YouTube, right? Fine. Enough of lecture. I think this is where we will complete our right outer join. Okay, and from next session we will start learning about the full outer join. Okay, conceptually, and again the three ways like joining over one column, what will happen if there are null values, and joining over multiple columns. Okay, both in PySpark and SQL. Fine. That's everything from my side. If you feel this is useful, do like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you have any suggestions, reach out to me on YouTube openly. I'm okay. People pinging their feedback on YouTube, I'm fine. If you want to reach out to me on LinkedIn, I'm okay, right? But thank you so much for your response, and I'll see you in the next session. Thank you.